Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about how did we conceive, my first and second trimester recap. The reason why I decided to bundle them all together was because my first and second trimester was just not difficult. I am one of the few people that was very fortunate, and this far I've had an easy pregnancy. So there's not really much to talk about, and I didn't want to give you guys like a 2-minute video of how my pregnancy has been going. So I decided to bunch all three of them together, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So because this third trimester I've been experiencing pregnancy brain, I wrote down on my notebook everything that I kind of want to talk about today, about how we conceived and my first and second trimester. So if you see me looking down, that's because I'm looking at my notes. This setup was very complicated just because I picked the wrong day to film. There's really not good lighting, so if you guys were to see what I need to do right now in order to have like a decent setup, it'll be like, this girl's cray. But yeah, I have like this little tray right in front of me, and that I have like the supplements and like the pills that I'm taking in front of me, so that way I could show you. So let's just get into it. So how did we conceive? So a little backstory is I actually got married on September 21st of last year. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I kind of need a burp, but then it goes away. So then it becomes a hiccup, and it becomes like this awkward mess that now I have to explain to you guys. So if you guys hear me say excuse me, just know that there's something going on right now. So yeah, I got married on September 21st. And prior to actually us getting married, I was on the hormone. So the hormone that I had was Explanon. So it was inserted right here. I kind of still have a little scar from it. So when they took it out, well, I have two actually. So when they inserted it and when they actually took it out. So the implant is just like a thin rod that they inserted in your arm, and you're supposedly good. Well, it's 99.9 effective, but you're supposedly good for 3 years. So I had it for like about 2.5. And the reason that I got it removed was because I was talking to my husband, and we wanted a family. We just didn't know how soon, but we didn't know how my body was going to react with being on birth control for so long. So we figured that the best case scenario was to just have it removed a few weeks before our wedding. So I got it removed probably like 3 to 4 weeks to us getting married. And throughout that time, you know, I saw 2 YouTubers, Nasrin Kavari and Beauty Bird, and they were talking about these Alani Nu pills. These are it. So they're the Alani Nu Balance pills, and these pills are supposed to, you know, balance out your hormones, your weight, improve your mood, support complexion and brighter skin. So they were saying wonders about these pills. They both used it for different purposes. I think Nasrin just used it for all of these benefits, and Beauty Bird, she had, you know, quite a journey on, you know, trying to conceive. So these were her last choice. She's like, let me just give it a try. So I decided to give it a try, not because we were on a hurry to get pregnant, but just because I just got off the hormone. I didn't know how, not hormone, the implant, whatever, birth control. So I didn't know how my body was going to react. Like, I don't know if I was going to be able to conceive, if we were going to have difficulty conceiving. We knew that whatever happens, but I just wanted to, I don't know, in a way, just feel like I was doing something to help regulate my body. So this is why I took it. I wasn't really strict about taking them. This jar is probably like halfway. It says here it's for 30 servings, so I probably took 15 because it's 2 capsules. No, oh my god, it's 4 capsules. I didn't even know that. Well, I did know that, but I forgot, and now I say that I didn't know it. But yeah, taking 4 of these, that's crazy. But yeah, like I said, that's like a lot of pills to take, so I wasn't really like strict on taking them. But I'm like, I'll take them here and there, so hopefully it will help regulate my system. So yeah, fast forward, we got married, we went on our honeymoon. We actually went to Kauai for our honeymoon. And what happens when you're on a honeymoon? You know, you are intimate, you get down and dirty. So yeah, our baby was, you know, according to my husband's calculations, was conceived in our honeymoon. So when we came back, a few weeks passed by, and I just started feeling weird. I don't even know how to describe the feeling. Like, my breast obviously started aching, and I'm like, I don't know, I just don't feel like myself. I know something is going on, but I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I decided to take a pregnancy test, and the first one that I took was on October 4th. So that one came out negative. I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm not pregnant. So I don't know, maybe it could be like a side effect of these pills or something. But my mood started to be the same. Like, I still felt weird. I felt like, I don't know, like there's just something going on with me. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just give you know, another try of these pregnancy tests. So I took another one on October 16th, and that one came out negative. So I'm like, at this point, I need to start making like a doctor's appointment, or maybe I should stop taking the pill, which I probably did. I'm like, I don't know. So I decided to take another pregnancy test on October 25th, and that one came out positive. I'm like, OMG. So I'm not sure if I was super fertile, or these freaking pills actually helped me. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're having a baby. So I wanted to get confirmation. So obviously I told my husband. He's like, okay, well, let's not tell anybody until we actually go to the doctor and we figure out that it's legitimate, and then we'll take it from there. So we did. We made a doctor's appointment. They confirmed that we were pregnant, and on Thanksgiving, we actually told our family that we were expecting. So I didn't have any difficulty getting pregnant, and I know I am very, very fortunate. My heart goes out to everybody that's having issues conceiving, that having troubles conceiving. I can't even imagine how difficult that is. I know my mom, she was very fertile. She got pregnant right off the bat. Like, the first time that she was intimate, she was pregnant, and then I came like a year and a few months after. So yeah, maybe it's genetics. I don't know, but I am very, 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 very grateful. So now moving on to the first trimester. My symptoms weren't all crazy. Like I mentioned, I had very tender breasts, and I didn't know at first what that was all about. I'm like, I don't understand why my breasts are starting to hurt unless they're growing, but it's like, I don't think that they're growing. Maybe it's a side effect of these pills or whatever. So actually, once I found out that I was pregnant, I stopped taking these. I didn't even ask my doctor. I probably should have, but I just stopped caring. I didn't want to take them. Just because I know that I was going to take a prenatal anyway. So yeah. So speaking about prenatals, once they confirmed our pregnancy, I kind of wanted to stick to the same brand, the Alani Nu. So I got the prenatal for that. So these are the prenatals that I am currently taking. My doctor, I don't even know why I say doctor. I don't even have a doctor. I have midwives. So my midwife said that these didn't have folic acid. So yeah, I didn't see folic acid in here. So she's like, I would just get, you know, folic acid and take that with the pill. So I have my little jar here, my Nature Made folic acid, and I take 1 tablet of these and 2 tablets of these a day. And I'm very adamant about taking my prenatals. I don't know why. Some people are like, oh, if you skip a day, it doesn't matter. Me, I can't. I'm traveling or whatever. I need to take my prenatals with me. But yeah, I had tender breast, nausea here and there. Overall, my first trimester, I think I only threw up 2 to 3 times. And I feel like that was my own fault because I ate food that I shouldn't be eating. McDonald's, every single time I eat McDonald's, for some reason, I get sick. And that was one of the reasons why I threw up, just because I think I ate some chicken nuggets or something. And yeah, it caused me to be sick. But I hated the feeling of nausea. So I saw these Preggie Pop Drops at Target. And they're like, they come like in a clear tin. And they're just like little candies. And they taste just like Jolly Ranchers. But every single time you take it, it's supposed to like ease the nausea. So they're great. I highly recommend them. I'll link them down below. I slept normally. I stood hydrated. The only thing that I was like, I guess, besides my prenatals, that I was really adamant about was not working out. Just because I'm in the first trimester, that I consider to be kind of like the danger zone, you know? So I didn't want to like do anything that might put me on risk. So I didn't work out at all on my first trimester. But luckily, it went pretty quickly. So when I entered my second trimester, I worked out 4 to 5 times. I asked my midwife. She said, everything's fine as long as you keep everything to a 50 weight limit. And yeah, I worked out like I normally work out, which I do a lot of heavy lifting, but obviously I had to keep it only at 50 and below. I did cardio for like 30 minutes. So overall, my husband and I, we spent like an hour at the gym for 4 to 5 times out of the week. The tenderness of my breasts went away. So that was actually pretty cool because I didn't have to feel like I was carrying rocks. The nausea kind of like reduced, you know, it was like here and there when I used to just like ride in the car. But if I was driving, I was fine. But either way, I had my Preggie Pops right by the passenger seat. I had a lot more energy. What I did notice was that I went to the restroom like a lot. And when it was bedtime for us, I got up to use the restroom like 4 to 6 times. I kid you not. And it's not like little urines. It's like I was pissing a river. I'm sorry, but I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is crazy. Like, I can't sleep comfortably. I can't even sleep through the night because I have to go to the bathroom. And it was just like a point that it was just very, very annoying. Up until this day, I still get up like 4 to 5 times to use the bathroom. My belly button semi-popped, and I'll show you how it looks like. It's not all the way out, it's not all the way in, it's kind of like in the middle. But yeah, I still continue to stay hydrated. Oh, I purchased a pregnancy pillow when I started, you know, noticing myself that like, you know, I'm gaining weight. Sleeping became very, very uncomfortable. So I'm like, okay, well, let's give this pregnancy pillow a shot. Literally, it will change your life. If you're pregnant or whatever, like, get yourself a pregnancy pillow, because even having all the pillows in the world will not compare to having a pregnancy pillow. Like, that thing, it's like a freaking pretzel. Any way you want it to move, to adjust, it does it. So I got a pregnancy pillow. It's great. It's great. As I started gaining weight, I realized probably like around 22, 23 weeks, I started walking a lot slower than what I was used to. My friends noticed, my husband noticed, because like now he had to stop and wait for me. But it's just, obviously, I never been this big, so my body is not used to like, you know, carrying excess weight. So yeah, I just started walking a little bit slower as my belly grew. Something that I crave, and up until now I still kind of like do crave it, but it was oranges. Now I switched over to clementines, but it's still like in the orange family. But yeah, it's oranges. Like every single time, like I went to my mother-in-law's house, I had oranges. Went to my parents' house, I had oranges. I would go grocery shopping, I had oranges. And sour candy. I actually, in front of me, have Sour Patch Kids, the strawberry ones. I just want to clarify, I don't really like watermelon candy. But yeah, something about the sourness just, I dig it. And then I had no stretch marks. So what I used on my belly was, I got this Palmer's kit from Amazon, just like a pregnancy kit or whatever. So it came with 2 lotions, and it came with an oil, and it came with like a body balm. So all of that was like for $20 and change. So when I saw it, I'm like, damn, like you get all of this for 20 bucks. That's pretty cool. So that's actually something that I requested for my family to give to me for Christmas. I'm like, if you guys are like struggling to like buy me something, buy me this kit. So I actually did receive like a few of them for Christmas. But yeah, that's what I've been using on my body. I'll link the kit down below. But yeah, so I applied it twice a day. So in the morning, I applied the balm and a lotion, and then at nighttime I applied a lotion and the oil. So I did kind of like 4 products in a day. Now that I'm starting to run out, I will do a demonstration of how I rub my belly on the 3rd trimester. But yeah, that was pretty much everything that I used. But yeah, I didn't have stretch marks. Like I said, in the 3rd trimester, yeah, everything kind of like changed. We're almost close to the finish line. Drastic changes happening. But anyway, I'll show you my belly button so you actually know what I'm talking about. Oh, so since I'm showing you my belly button, might as well show you my belly. So I am 31 weeks and 4 days, I believe. But yeah, it's huge. Obviously, the belly looks a little bit bigger because I ate already and it looks more round and stuff. I have my pregnancy leggings. So yeah, this is my belly button. For some reason, I always had like this indentation on my belly button. So don't mind that. It's not dirt. It's not mud. It's not nastiness. It's just the way that my belly button is. But yeah, it's now a little bit out because I could see it. And obviously, before I was pregnant, it was in. But it's not even all the way out yet. But yeah, that's how it is. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked my video. I hope you enjoyed just like learning about all the 3 things, all the 3 topics of how we conceive, my 1st and my 2nd trimester recap. And yeah, comment down below any future videos you guys would like to see. Stay tuned as I progress in my pregnancy, because I will be doing a 3rd trimester, and that's when everything changes. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.